Happy November 1st. Happy National Novel Writing Month. I am in a hotel. Thank you for asking. I am in Las Cruces, New Mexico for a wedding. We're just here one night. We basically woke up this morning, cleaned our house so that the person watching our house and our dogs would not be like, ew, why is your house gross? And then drove here. We have like an hour before we have to leave for the wedding. I have not written a single word today. I honestly just spent 3 hours chatting with my husband, listening to music, singing along to musicals. This wedding is pretty small, pretty like, it's basically a backyard elopement. It's like not even really a wedding. So I don't think it's gonna be very long, which means we will get home with enough time for me to write at least a few words tonight. I anticipated not being able to do the full 1667 today. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd write a lot of words, but I wasn't anticipating that happening today. Anyway, I'm going to take a power nap because I'm an introvert at heart and this wedding is going to be a lot of people I don't know, so it's going to take a lot of energy. Put makeup on, get ready for this wedding, do the wedding, and I'm going to see you when I come back and I will write words. Pinky promise. I will write tonight.
Say cheese.
Love
I say cheese, I'm vegan. Lettuce.
What?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It's 8:45 p.m. I'm exhausted. But first day of NaNoWriMo, so I have to write. I have to. Even if it's not a lot of words, I'm still gonna write. So I'm probably not even gonna check with you at the end of the night. But I will try to show you my word count. Good morning. Happy NaNoWriMo day 2. My voice, yep, just woke up. Also yapped all night. Go eat some breakfast. Free hotel breakfast. Because, you know, only the finest for Natalie Jane Shields. And then we're thinking about hitting some free little libraries. Little free libraries. I do that every time. Before we go back to Albuquerque. So, less writing time for the day. But honestly, it's worth it for free little libraries. Only written like 90 something words and we're on day 2 of NaNoWriMo. But that is a problem for me when we get back to Albuquerque. Is that a bullet hole? Oh, well, welcome to Las Cruces, New Mexico. Close, but where we're going, we don't need roads. Sorry, the lighting is absolutely terrible here in the bathroom with me. I know, very classy. It is like 7:15 p.m. My video just went live, my second video in this daily upload challenge. It is a video I prepped ahead of time. Actually filmed like a month ago. I knew that I wanted like a buffer of beforehand videos that I made for this daily upload challenge, kind of to give myself just a little bit of time to get to daily vlogging, which is what this is. Although I'm pretty sure this video is going to end up being day 1 and day 2 and also maybe day 3. I don't know. Because I've barely done any writing at all in this writing challenge. Yeah, yesterday you saw I only wrote like 90 words. I think 90 something, 95 words, and then was too exhausted and fell asleep. And today we left Las Cruces and we headed back up to Albuquerque, which takes like 3.5 hours. And then I took a fat nap, as was my right as an American citizen. Pretty sure that's in the Declaration of Independence. Anyway, I napped and then I did some upload stuff to make sure the video went up with the appropriate description. Realized I had not made a thumbnail, had to make a thumbnail for that video, and now it's 7:15 p.m. and I still have not written today. Ugh. And I know that I need to. I know that I need to at least write something, but the resistance is strong. That's it. That's the update. I'm failing already. Yeah. Usually weekends are my like catch up on everything that needs to get done in regular life outside of work. And because I was out of town this weekend, that did not happen. So I just feel like there's like this overwhelming sense of like dread of things that I need to get done. But then also I really would prefer to be writing right now. It's just a lot. It's a lot of feelings. Having a lot of feelings. I also have therapy tomorrow morning, which is great. Love that. But also it's gonna cut into my free time because it's technically before work starts and like you don't care. Anyway, I think I just need to bite the bullet and actually sit down and just write like 3 sentences. Just a paragraph. My goal is a paragraph. And my paragraphs can be pretty short when I want them to be, so my goal is 1 freaking paragraph. Let's do that. Hello, happy Friday. No, Monday. It's definitely Monday. 9:03 a.m. I just had a therapy appointment. Everyone go to therapy, it's good for you. And now I am sitting down and getting ready to start my actual workday. But I would like to put some makeup on. I also have not done my morning pages, which is usually like what I do Monday through Friday every morning. So I need to do that. And then also I really need to find time today to update you on where I am with Project A, because I promised I would do that and I have not. So it's a heck of a day. I got a lot of work to do. Not to mention the fact that I have normal person work to do. P.S. the heat is on and I will not apologize for that because it is very cold and I don't like to be cold. Happy Monday because it's Monday. It's Monday. It is so much later. It is 11:30. I just finished a meeting. Was doing a whole bunch of emails this morning, a whole bunch of work. We were doing an open call. I'm a casting assistant. We're currently working on a Netflix television series and we were doing an open call for one role. An open call involves a lot more work than a regular casting. So I was working on that this morning. It's now 11:30. I have a handful of things I need to get done right the heck now. And then at noon, I am going to call Taylor and Cody and we are going to write. NaNoWriMo has not included a whole lot of writing so far, which I don't love for me, because I know that I'm going to have to do some serious ketchup and mustard. That was a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. My brain is absolutely fried. I'm on FaceTime with Taylor and we are, honestly, she called me an hour and a half ago and I've been working the entire time. But now, finally, I'm on a late lunch break, so I'm actually opening my document. Starting at 0 words, I would love to hit 2,000 today. Is that crazy? Probably. But we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna shut up and write now. Look how focused she is. She's so focused. Proud of you, Taylor. Locking in. 5:30 p.m. Although it probably looks like it's the middle of the night because daylight savings is the worst. I went to college in Phoenix, and honestly, I don't know why the rest of the nation doesn't just abandon daylight savings. Unless you're like an actual farmer. If you're from a state where like farming is the thing, I feel like it's fine. And even then, I know a couple farmers who are like, it's stupid. This is off topic. So I finished up writing with Cody and Taylor. I wrote 541 words, which is 25% of my goal to write 2,000 words today. And then I ended up heading out to Starbucks just for a change of scenery, and I ended up working the entire time I was there, so I didn't even really get to write. That's okay, I kind of expected that to happen. And then I got stuck in traffic on my way home, so took a minute. 5:30, I'm home now, and I have the littlest bit of work to do, and then I'm hoping to get a little bit more writing in before I need to edit and post this vlog tonight. Very exciting time to be alive, I know. Just to give you a real brief rundown of where we are with this project, because I promised I would tell you and I never did. I am writing a young adult fantasy novel. You could call it romantasy if you wanted to be trendy. It does have a pretty strong romance plot, but I wouldn't necessarily call it that unless we wanted to market it and you wanted to fly off the shelves, in which case call it whatever you want. I've said it before, it is inspired by the 1997 animated film Anastasia. I was watching that movie and I saw the scene where Dimitri is auditioning the women to impersonate the lost princess Anastasia, and I kind of got this like kernel of an idea that was, what if there was a girl who was raised her entire life knowing she was going to impersonate this princess, like trained to know everything about her and act like her and be her so that she could infiltrate the palace. Anyway, so that's where the inspiration for this book happened. And it's now about this girl who was raised her entire life by a rebel faction to impersonate the lost princess of this kingdom and bring down the ruling class from the inside. It's super fun. I love it. I am in draft 3. Sometimes you're gonna see that I'm in draft 3.5. Don't worry about it, it's draft 3. As it stands, including the words I've written in November up to now, I am at 32,918 words in this manuscript. I am thinking it's going to end up being around 90,000 words, but also who the heck knows, right? I have passed into Act 2. I think I'm just on the cusp of beginning fun and games, if you follow the Save the Cat beats, which is a plotting method that some writers use. I'm just assuming you know what I'm talking about. I'm having a really great time. I love this book. I've said it before. This book feels special to me. Like, I have written now, I forget the number every time, 6 or 7 novels, and this one just feels different. It just feels like there is something in this. Oh, my husband just came home and opened the garage. So we're gonna do this fast. Something feels special about this book, and I cannot wait to show it to the rest of the world. I'm really excited to potentially have it traditionally published. I do think, if I can speak a little like self-inflated for a second, I do think this is something marketable and something that I think could sell really well. That is gonna be it for me today. I will probably be writing some more, but you probably won't see it. I'll include it in tomorrow's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you stayed all the way to the end, drop down a little yellow heart emoji, because if you know me, that's what I always comment with. Okay, I love you guys. Happy NaNoWriMo. Bye.